You can go miles 3 if you want.
Yeah, go.
Hello, Sebastian. Thank you for joining us from the Istanbul circuit today. We are joined by customers of the local dealership, Aston Martin dealership. Now you've had a busy start to the second half of the season. How's the prep going for this weekend?
Well, so far it's good. It's nice to be back. I quite like the circuit. Obviously, last year the race was wet and the track was very slippery. So lots of challenges that might again be different this weekend. But yeah, looking forward to get the car on the track and see how we get on.
Does it make a difference having limited data on like circuits like Turkey, where we've only been twice in a few years?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the biggest challenge will be the grip conditions after, very low grip because the tarmac was so new last year. We're all looking forward to see what we find this year, but ultimately it's the same for everyone. And we have a bit of a glimpse from last year, so we arrived probably more prepped than we did last year. Probably true for everybody, but yeah, other than that, in terms of track layout, it hasn't changed. I've been here many years ago as well, and as I said earlier, I always enjoy the track, so it's good to get out tomorrow.
Now this year sees Aston Martin return for the first time in 61 years. What's the atmosphere like and your thoughts and feelings on the team's first year?
Well, I think the atmosphere is good. The spirit is good. I think everybody enjoys the new journey. In terms of results, obviously we're not having the year that we were hoping for, but overall, I think we are fighting, and we can feel that something is happening in the future in this team. So it's generally upbeat atmosphere.
And what's your kind of goal for the last half of the season?
Score more points. I think we had races where we scored big points, but we need to make sure that also the races where we can't score big points and maybe just small points we take those as well. So we'll see. I mean, it's a tough fight for the top 10 positions, and we find ourselves right on that edge. So hopefully we have some good races to finish the season.
And what are the expectations going into the 2022 season with the new regulation changes?
Well, I guess it's the expectation is that there's going to be a huge chance to do better. I think nobody knows where they are going to be next year. It's new regs, completely new cars, new challenges. I don't know how the cars will be to drive. So lots of new things we are going to explore, and hopefully we can adapt quickly as a team and work around any sorts of challenges when they come.
Now, Aston Martin is bringing F1 technology and performance to the road with the Valkyrie. Do you know much about the program?
Yeah, I think it's a very fascinating program, and the car will be the first of its kind. I think it will be a big step in terms of what we've seen so far in that category. I think it will be standing out, and if it delivers all the numbers it's promising, it will be a new experience. So unparalleled, and can't wait to drive it myself.
Yeah. What do you think the biggest surprise will be for getting in a car with that type of performance?
Well, I think just the amount of grip. I think power, there's powerful cars, but the combination of power and then the grip that you will have when cornering, I think that will be a new sensation. The amount of downforce is unparalleled in a road hypercar. So yeah, that will be I think a different feel. Plus, the position in the car, everything will be I think it's a radical concept and will be very different to what you've seen so far.
Do you have any advice for someone that might find themselves in the seat of that driving seat?
Well, not many drivers. I think not many people will drive the car because there's a very limited number. But I think it will be a unique experience. So advice. It's probably best to take it to the track to explore the car and enjoy the car as well, because it is obviously has a strong connection to the track, and it's in a way made for the track.
Yeah. Now, across the course of this year, you've managed to drive quite a few Aston Martin models. Which one is your favourite?
Well, as you said, I had the privilege to test a couple. Yeah, I think probably the DBX, because you have more space and it gives you lots of freedom to do what you like. You can put people in the back as well and have a trip together. So yeah, other than that, obviously for performance, I would probably say the Vantage in terms of looks, I prefer a little bit the DB11, but yeah, it depends what you're after.
And lastly, a bit of a fun question. Would you return to Turkey for a holiday, and where would it be?
Yeah, I would, and it would be there is I think in the east, so east of where we are. I'm not sure which mountain chain it is, but there's quite a high peak. I think higher than or around 5,000 meters. I'm not sure, but it's a really high mountain. I would like to go up. I'm not sure it's that high, but it's really high. So it would be I think it's central and east of the country. So it wouldn't be the beach necessarily. It would be the mountain range, because I think it's quite wild and unexplored.
Well, your DBX would come in handy for that, wouldn't it?
Yes, at least taking me a long way before I guess I have to walk up or hike up.
Lovely. Thank you for your time, Sebastian. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Cool.